Hey everybody, it's the one and only TV1. I'm coming back to y'all with another video of round 2 of the NBA playoffs. So some teams haven't made it to the second round yet, like the Lakers and Blazers, Rockets and Thunder, Nuggets, Jazz, Clippers, Mavericks, and the Bucks and the Magic. Now, I am watching the Milwaukee Bucks game in Magic. It looks like the Bucks are going to win the game. This video was recorded way before the Los Angeles Lakers and the Trail Blazers game, and it was recorded before Rockets and Thunder game. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to predict them as if I say the Thunder's going to win, I'm going to predict them against the Lakers, okay? If the Rockets win, I'm going to predict them against the Lakers. Understand? Okay, let's go. There are 89% of y'all not subscribed to the channel, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. The worst case scenario, you can always unsubscribe. So in the second round, the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Miami Heat. I actually have the Bucks edging them out in 7 games. The reason I have them edging them out in 7 games because the Milwaukee Bucks, I don't feel like they have a player that can stop Giannis Antetokounmpo. They say Bam Adebayo can try to stop him, but putting my faith, I believe he's a second, third year, or fourth year player. I can't put my faith in him to stop Giannis. But the Heat, I won't be surprised if they beat the Bucks because they can just build a wall in front of Giannis. That's how the Raptors did last year. Even if the Milwaukee Bucks get past the Heat, they're probably going to have to take on Toronto. And they may lose, they may win. One thing I do like about the Miami Heat, they can shoot. They can shoot way better than the Bucks. So that's a little bit of a reason how they can beat the Bucks. You try to outshoot them, but you need somebody to guard Giannis. Moving over to the Toronto Raptors and Boston Celtics series. Yes, the 76ers got swept. I feel like it can go either way. The Boston Celtics are a really good team, and the Toronto Raptors are a really good team. There's really no building a wall, and Toronto doesn't have that true superstar. You may say it's Pascal Siakam, but I think of him as an all-star, not a superstar yet. And the Celtics, they got playoff experience guys. Celtics, they're just a really good team. They can all shoot. They got a lot of ball handlers, and I don't know how Toronto's really going to deal with that. They got a really great defender in OG Anunoby. I really like OG Anunoby as a player, but you stick him on Jason Tatum, Kyle Lowry, injured ankle. You stick him on Kemba Walker, who's guarding Jaylen Brown, Norman Powell. Jaylen Brown's like 6'7", 6'8", Norman Powell's 6'4", 6'5". And I just feel like Jaylen Brown would eat this series. I have Toronto edging them out in 7 is because they're team ball. Or, you know what, the Celtics are a really good team. I would not be surprised if either one of these teams won this series. Okay, let's cut it short. The Lakers are beating the Blazers. They don't have Damian Lillard. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Lakers and the Thunder. I have the Lakers beating the Thunder in 6 games. I'm a huge Thunder fan, but I'm actually a realistic Thunder fan. And I just don't see the Thunder actually beating the Lakers. The Lakers can go big or they can go small. It doesn't really matter, but if we keep Steven Adams out there, they can beat us in 5 games. I've been watching the Rockets and Thunder series. Having Steven Adams out there is a big detriment to our team. He's not grabbing that many rebounds. PJ Tucker, Daniel House are getting more rebounds over him. So having him out here against the Lakers, and when there's going to be at least 2 7-footers back to back, I don't think that's going to work. Danilo Gallinari's looking really good. That's why I say they can get 2 games on them. Chris Paul's good. Shai Gilgeous. Lou Dort's going to be able to disrupt LeBron a little bit. Nobody's disrupting Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is over 7 foot. And Steven Adams, Danilo Gallinari is not going to be able to guard him. Now, moving over to the Lakers and Rockets side. I still have the Lakers beating the Rockets in 6. There's no way I feel like the Rockets can actually beat the Lakers. Russell Westbrook will be coming back, obviously. But Anthony Davis and LeBron, you just can't stop them. The Rockets don't got a true person to stop LeBron. If you put Russell on him, LeBron is way bigger than him. Put Harden on him, LeBron's not that great of a defender. I would say put PJ Tucker on him and let's see what he can do. Anthony Davis, they're not going to be able to stop him because he can just turn around, jump hook, dunk on everybody. The Rockets don't have a big man. There's that Tyson Chandler that sits on the bench most of the time and haven't got played since he's been on the team. So Lakers in 6, they got outside shooters. The Rockets can always go cold, and that's where we're bagging on. The Rockets are going cold and the Lakers just keep playing how they play. My belief, the Clippers are going to beat the Mavericks in 6, obviously. Kristaps Porzingis, I believe he was out. Luka Doncic injured ankle. So we're going to say Clippers move on. And Denver and the Clippers. I feel like the Clippers are going to end up edging them out. It's just, I do not have any trust in Denver. Their defense sucks. Michael Porter Jr. is a complete horrible at defense. He's 6'10". I was actually expecting him to be a way better defender at 6'10", but he's not. They don't have nobody that can actually guard Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. Paul George has dropped 35 bombs. So I have the Clippers beating them in 5. I just feel like there's no way the Nuggets can actually get past them. They're struggling with the Utah Jazz. They're down 3-2. Jamal Murray's looking really good, but if you have Kawhi Leonard and there's a bad defense on the other side, Kawhi's going to keep eating, Paul George's going to eat, Lou Williams going to eat, Marcus Morris Sr. is going to eat, and they're just going to lose the game. So now for the very last team, the Utah Jazz and the Clippers. I have the Clippers beating them, I would say in 5 games too. They got Joe Ingles, and I feel like he'll be able to guard Kawhi a little bit. And this Donovan Mitchell, he's going to end up getting at least 1 game on them. Donovan Mitchell dropped, I believe it was 53 points, and then he had another 50-point game. I just don't feel like the Jazz would go out like that. Mike Conley came back. He's playing decent. He's not the guy we were expecting him from Memphis, but he's playing somewhat decent. Rudy Gobert, they have a 7-footer that can match him, and I just don't feel like there would be a way that the Jazz can edge out 6 or 7 games against the Clippers. Kawhi is too good for that, and the Clippers are just way too good for that. Man, guys, if you like the video, then like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, and guys, I'll catch you all next time.